Here we are at Cummins Falls State Park.
Murky or muddy, get to high ground immediately. There are 3 designated refuge areas for you to go to. Please pay attention to these areas and note their locations as you proceed through the gorge. Stay aware of your surroundings and the weather conditions at all times and follow all instructions from park rangers. The gorge area is prone to rapidly rising water even if it's not raining directly into the park.
It's low hazard today, within normal range water. Hello, here we are today at Cummins Falls State Park. We're going to hike down to the waterfall where there's a nice little swimming hole there. Supposed to be, I think he said, the 8th highest waterfall in Tennessee, and it ranks in the top 10 of all swimming holes. So we're going to check out this hike. I think it's about a mile or so down, a mile back out, maybe a little more, with multiple river crossings. So come along and enjoy.
Have fun today.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Excited.
See, people say to the right is easier.
Yeah, she said stay to the right all the way down to the river and then you turn left. I guess if you take the Blackburn Fork River, it's a little bit longer, but not as much as going down the hill and getting in the river, crossing rivers and stuff. So we're going to take the shortcut and go down to the river.
We already started this way. We got to go this way.
It is super nice that it's nice and shaded, even though it's not very warm today.
It's a very nice, cool day.
I think it's in the low 70s when we got here. I think it's only supposed to go up close to 80 or so. So it's not going to be too bad, but it'd be just right to get into the water.
It's like a little blocked up. They do that on purpose.
Do not go that way.
I guess not.
So far the trail's super easy. Just be careful, there's a lot of tree roots. And so far it seems to be very well marked. Here they have a less strenuous trail. I think it's only like a half a mile down. It's the Waterfall Overlook, where you're at the top of the waterfall. They said it's easy accessible to most people. And of course going down to the base and to the gorge is a little bit more strenuous. So far super easy. Of course that's because everything's downhill. Of course what goes down has to come back up. So we get ready to leave and head back up. A few stairs, so far not too many. We'll see how the trip gets when we get to the actual river. You can see the river is right down there. Made it down to the river. Super easy hike, all downhill, some stairs, very beautiful. Nice for the fact that it's really super shaded. So far it's been really nice.
Very slippery.
Looks like we got a tree up here blocking the trail, so we're gonna have to go around the water route. People ahead just said that it's very slippery. So you got to be careful here. You don't want to slip and fall. All right, here we are. We just completed our first river crossing. I guess you got to be really selective about where you actually pick to cross, because some places are deeper than others. But there, at this place that we crossed, there was people were taking the shallow route, which a lot of the rocks underwater are very, very slippery.
They have algae on them.
They got algae growing on there, very, very slippery. So be careful if you ever come and do this hike. We went around the little rock there where people were slipping, and it was a little bit deeper.
Yeah, I got up to my waist almost.
Yeah, and I was only up to my thigh, but it was a lot easier. A lot easier. It wasn't slippery at all. So
saw some big fish.
Yeah, the water's super clear here. It's
yeah, and we
amazing.
made it to this first little waterfall.
Yeah, there's a little waterfall here in the background. So far, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're having a blast.
Super, super simple.
The water's a little chilly.
They made it out to be strenuous, but really, it hasn't been bad at all. We'll see how it is after we leave and head back up, though.
Right.
All right. Second crossing was fairly easy. What I've noticed, if you look at the colored rocks, they're not pretty, they're not slick. You just got to pay attention to the dark colors. The big flat ones that have dark on them, those are the ones that are covered in algae. There's one of the flood safe areas. If the water was to start rising, they recommend you run up to one of these flood safe areas, and then looks like that'd be pretty tough, but emergency evacuation route only.
I don't know if I can make that or all.
You'd have to bring your mountain climbing gear.
Holy moly.
All right, here we're getting into just a little bit of rock climbing. Not too bad. Just gotta kind of step up. We gotta kind of be getting close because I can hear the water off in the distance coming down. A lot of these little rapids here. And I hear people around the corner.
Great.
All right, hello. Well, we finally made it here.
Yeah.
I think it took us about an hour, 5 minutes, hour, 10 minutes. But that was an extremely slow pace. We were stopping and
taking pictures,
videoing along the way. Super easy coming in until you get to the last part. That's where a little bit of the strenuous comes in. You are climbing over some big rocks and boulders. As you'll see here in the video, there's a lot of them around the swimming hole. But once you got here, I don't know, just wow.
We're just in awe.
Absolutely gorgeous.
One of the most beautiful places I've seen.
Yeah. The hike, the cost to get in here was only $6 each. Well worth it.
Yeah, they have rangers here that check it occasionally, so you gotta be careful if you don't pay.
Right. Absolutely stunningly beautiful all the way around. Just gotta be careful. Take it nice and slow. Especially when you get on in the water on the rocks, you got to watch out for some of them get pretty slippery. We saw a lady, she fell twice. So
yeah. And she had a stick, a walking stick.
A walking stick, yeah. So you definitely got to be careful when you come. But other than that, in the meantime, we're going to get ready to get in here and do a little swimming and enjoy the scenery. And this is what we're looking at.